welcome back to Homemaking with Mima. My name is Wendy. Today's video is about some of the items that we've eaten so far this month. For meal number one, I grilled some chicken breast with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. We had stuffing and regular canned corn with fresh vegetables of cucumbers and carrots. So for this supper, I took out the last of our pork chops from 2024. There's 4 of them here. They're still thawing out. Put them back in the refrigerator. It is kind of a rainy day today, so it's not going to guarantee that my if I want to barbecue them, it's not going to be raining. So my plan is I'm going to make like a homemade shake and bake. I did pick up some panko crumbs at Aldi when I was there, and I just have some. I'm just going to throw it together. I'm not even looking off a recipe. I'm going to use some of this chicken flavored bouillon, garlic powder, a little bit of poultry seasoning, onion powder, salt, parsley, and to go along with it, we're going to have applesauce as well. That's not going to go on the pork chops, but I'm going to do like a shake and bake, but I'm not going to shake it. I'm just going to put the breading into a pan and then coat the pork chops and put them on this pan, and I'm going to cook them. And to go along with it, I did clean up some potatoes. I have 2 sets of them in here. Oh, it's a little steamy. I've got those going. They take a little while to cook, so I've got them on high. I'm going to turn them down to low probably in another half an hour because dinner isn't quite yet, but I just do have everything out, so I don't have to go and dig it out. I'm going to put these back in the refrigerator, and I will hopefully bring you along when I start to get this all together. I didn't realize it's Italian style, so I'm not going to need all of this. I might put some chicken flavor bouillon in it, and yeah, I think that's it. So here we go. There wasn't much in here, so I'm just going to use it all. Well, I thought I'd need more than that, so I kind of wasted this. But I will know that the next time I buy any breadcrumbs at Aldi's that I could, for the size of our chops, I thought for sure it was gonna coat more. I'm gonna do a second coating. I'm gonna let these sit here and rest for a little bit, and then I'll do it again into here, and then I will place it. I'll show you the pan I'm gonna use. This is the pan that I'm going to use. I'm going to try and fit them all on here. I have this sprayed on both sides, and that way then any liquids can drip down onto the cookie sheet there. But yeah, I'm going to cook these. I looked it up. The shake and bake for pork chops says to cook at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to do exactly that, and then we'll just check them. Mine are a little thick, so might have to go an actual 30 minutes. With the pork chops, we're going to have the last of my canned applesauce. So I'm going to get this dished up and set on the table. Kind of being sloppy with it. I'll clean them up. All right, there we go. I'll set them on the table. All right, so I'm gonna do the second coating of it. I feel really, stupid using this much breadcrumbs, but you live and learn, right? Try to save some money and then I go do this. That's okay though. We all learn from our mistakes. All right, now I'm just hoping I can get these on because these are pretty big too. I got my oven preheating to 400 and I will put them in as soon as it tells me that it is ready. I'm going to get this cleaned up and I'm just waiting to get it into the oven. Since we're sitting here waiting, the baked potatoes, they're done. So I'm going to turn them on to warm. So for tomorrow's supper, which I'm making today, because it's best if it sits overnight. So I am making our version of taco dip, which consists of 8-ounce block of cream cheese. I have a little bit of sour cream here and I'm going to take some out of here. So I'm going to put in probably about a cup's worth of sour cream, a couple spoonfuls of my homemade salsa, which is Mrs. Wages, a couple squirts of the taco sauce, and this is going to be the base of our taco dip. And I've got the taco meat I took out of the freezer because I had cooked that. That's part of a freezer meal that I made a while back. So that is thawed out, sitting on the table, along with all the peppers that I prepped and the tomato and onions. And I also have some lettuce to put on it. So I'm just going to bring you along and show you how I make it. We won't be eating it until tomorrow though. I did forget to mention, make sure your cream cheese is softened or it isn't going to mix up this well. I took it out this morning and I just set it in my oven, not on, with the light on, with it underneath, and it softened it up very quickly. So now I'm able to make it. All right, I believe I have made this before, and this is 9 by 13. Yes, 9 by 13. Sometimes I'll make a smaller one and then a smaller one for my daughter as well. she can just, if she doesn't want something in here, she can just pick it out. That's what I'm doing today. So this is gonna be the layer. You're gonna put this cream cheese and sour cream layer down first. Then you're gonna put down a layer of taco meat, seasoned already and cooled. I make mine ahead of time. Make sure you cool it if you don't make it ahead of time. So you're gonna get a nice good layer on here. I'll probably have some left over, which is totally fine. After I get that layer of taco meat on, then I kind of push it down into the sour cream cheese mixture. And I ended up using it all, and I think it's because I have the 9x13 pan. Usually I don't use it all. And yes, I am using my hands. My hands are clean. No big deal. God gave them to you. They're tools, so use them. Don't be afraid to use them. If you don't want to, use a spoon. It's a lot harder to do it, though, I feel, if you use a spoon. Now, with some things, I am going to use a spoon, like when I put on some more salsa and that. But as far as this and some of the other things that I'm going to put on, I'm going to use my hands, and I have a sink full of soapy water that I'm washing in between the layers. Next, you layer it how you want to have it. I'm going to put some of this white cheddar cheese on the base, and then I'll put yellow cheddar cheese on the top. I'm going to go in with some onion. Some of the peppers. You've seen that I put the lettuce down. I use romaine. Usually I use iceberg, but iceberg tends to brown faster. So I got some romaine and I cleaned it up, and I didn't use in my garden lettuce. I just used some store-bought organic stuff I got at Aldi. So now I'm gonna push that down. As you can see, I've got some layers going on there. I'm gonna wash my hands, come back, and finish getting it topped. Go in with some salsa. I always put the tomato on top. Let me wash my hands, get things cleaned up, and I'm going to top it with some more cheese. I only have a little bit of this white cheddar. I am going to put the rest of that on, and then put some of the yellow cheddar on as well. I just want to get rid of this bag that's already open. Yes, it's going to be cheesy. Why not? That's okay. All right, let me get this all cleaned up and I'll bring you in for a closer look. All right, so here is my version of taco dip. And well, you really can't see the layers, but you've seen me put the layers in there. So when it comes to eat it, it's like eating a cold salad. We're gonna eat it with Tostito chips. And if I remember, I will bring you along for my plate when I scoop it out. A lot of times people will put refried beans in this as well. And they'll make like a hot, like a taco dip, hot taco dip. We like the cold, not that we wouldn't eat the hot taco dip, but this is, like I said, my version of taco dip. And this is gonna be our supper for tomorrow, but for you, it's just gonna be moments. Here's a closer look of it before I put saran wrap and the lid on it. We had this the next day and it's absolutely marvelous. I don't know why I don't make it more often. It was something we ate pretty much faithfully like 3 times a month back in the day. But yep, it turned out great. So that's gonna wrap this video up. I wanna thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I want you folks to make it a really great day.